In a related development, Iran's foreign minister says diplomacy is not an option after a U.S. strike on its nuclear facilities. Speaking from Istanbul, Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi declared that the time for diplomacy has passed and announced immediate travel to Moscow to coordinate with President Vladimir Putin, emphasizing Iran's strategic alliance with Russia. Despite the damage following the U.S. attacks on 3 key nuclear facilities, Iran's Atomic Energy Organization insisted the nuclear program would continue and no radioactive contamination had been detected. The attack, led by U.S. stealth bombers and submarine-launched missiles, followed weeks of Israeli airstrikes targeting Iran's military infrastructure. Iran responded swiftly, firing more than 40 missiles into Israel hours after the U.S. strikes. The barrage injured 23 people and damaged hundreds of homes in Tel Aviv and other cities, displacing over 9,000 residents. Emergency crews and local authorities scrambled to support affected residents, while streets were littered with glass and damaged goods from nearby shops. Amid global concern, U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance attempted to temper fears of prolonged war, saying the strikes aim to create a reset in relations, stressing that America does not seek a ground war in Iran, and claimed the operation had significantly delayed Iran's nuclear ambitions.
We have to step back a little bit, Kristen, and remind ourselves that we negotiated aggressively with the Iranians to try to find a peaceful settlement to this conflict. It was only when the president decided that the Iranians were not negotiating in good faith that he took this action. He didn't take it lightly, but I actually think it provides an opportunity to reset this relationship, reset these negotiations, and get us in a place where Iran can decide not to be a threat to its neighbors, not to be a threat to the United States. And if they're willing to do that, the United States is all ears.
Meanwhile, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said the U.S. involvement brought Israel closer to achieving its military objectives against Iran. He confirmed prior knowledge of the American strikes and praised the collaboration aimed at dismantling Iran's nuclear infrastructure.
President Trump didn't put any conditions. This is not the nature of our relationship, I have to say. We speak openly, we speak as friends, genuine friends. And he's a great leader, but he makes the decisions for America. Did I know? Yes, I knew in advance. That's natural. Just as he knew in advance when we would act, we knew in advance when he would act.
As the region braces for further fallout, Pope Leo XIV issued a solemn call for peace from St. Peter's Square, urging world leaders to silence the weapons through diplomacy. He warned that war amplifies problems and causes lasting wounds, highlighting the humanitarian crisis in war-torn areas. His plea echoed the global anxiety surrounding the potential for expanded violence, urging reason over retaliation in a moment of growing instability.